Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got yet another 2023 X7 M60i, the G07 chassis. This one is an individual Aurora Diamond Green metallic. So normally this paint would cost you $5,500, but with the emblems of the 50th anniversary M emblems, you do get $750 off. So this is $47.50. So this color first appeared on the M8 Concept Gran Coupe and also the first edition M8 Gran Coupe. I think that was really limited numbers. I think it might have just been 8 vehicles total worldwide. But this one color became available fairly recently at Spartanburg. So this is one of the first allocations that we got for the X7 M60i. And we chose to make it an individual color. So it's really sort of a dark green. It does bring out different shades of green in the sun, so hopefully I can show you what that looks like in this video. So again, up front, brand new design. Actually, technically a life cycle impulse or LCI refresh for the X7. So we got the driving assistance professional package with the sensor there in the bottom portion of the grille in the center. Revised headlights, now they are split headlights. And they've been rather sort of controversial. I think the upper portion looks great. Not so sure about the lower portion, but I think it looks better on the darker cars. It sort of blends in with the design fairly well. So we have the M badging on the grills. They are not double slatted grills, but they are definitely bigger than before. The M badge I'm not too much of a fan of. We've got our 50th anniversary B&W M emblems as well. It goes for, I believe, calendar year 22 production. So time is running out to get those, and perhaps a discount on the individual paint. Now this is a request from one of our viewers. Basically, they didn't like the slammed look with the suspension set in its lowest setting. This is the polar opposite. So I got the air suspension up in its highest setting possible. So we've got the Style 913M wheels. They are bi-color. They look pretty damn good. There's lots of little design intricacies here and details on the wheel, but it looks like a pretty good sort of like an aero design as well. I'm going to step back, and we've also got our M-style mirror caps and completely fistable. All right, so we'll take a step back and take an Aurora Diamond Green metallic. And hopefully here you can see that really deep green coming out, sort of, at least in my mind, obviously not having the car next to it, of a British racing green. But this is a metallic paint, and green is back. And it looks great on the X7 in my opinion. There's a little bit more of the green coming out as the sun hits it. Now another thing I've noticed, at least in a lot of X cars coming in, these sort of seals are popping out. People think that's an uncommon issue, but from what I've seen, it's not an uncommon issue. It does make itself presentable in quite a few cases, at least from what I've seen and what I remember. I don't know what causes it, but that's where we're at. Okay, so opening up, we've got coffee extended merino leather, which goes well against the Aurora Diamond Green metallic. Other choice would have been obviously Tartufo, one of those ivory ones. I don't think ivory with Atlas gray accents would have worked very well with this particular color. And of course, black, but we want to make sort of this classic British car combination, green and brown. All your seat settings there. You do have your massaging seats here and your gentleman's function as well. So the inside, no surprise, we are greeted with iDrive 8. There's your instrument panel in the sport setting. iDrive 8 over here. And one thing, I think it's become more known on the forums, I didn't actually notice it, but there are no sort of climate control rules available where you could have, you know, the heated steering wheel and the heated seats come on automatically given a rule, say below 55 degrees or something like that. That is no longer the case. There's no more settings for that. What BMW's done is basically make this all intelligent and basically automated. So you don't have to do a thing. You just set up how you want the car to go, and boom, it'll adjust the heating requirements as needed. You got some carbon fiber trim as well. There's your not X7. Got our ambient lighting with the M badge on there. Lots of carbon fiber goodies here, at least in terms of the center console and door panels. Glass controls for the gear selector nub, the start-stop button, and the iDrive controller. Suspension all the way up. All right, let's take a look at the pricing and options. So starting price of the X7 M60i, $103,100. The paint, another $47.50. The extended Marina leather is included. Driving Assistance Pro for another $1,700. $300 for the M Sport Professional package, which gets you those black calipers by default. $2,100 for the Exec package, another $1,800 for the Climate Comfort package. Excuse me, $1,600 for the Climate Comfort package. Sorry, it's a little bit glary here on the background. $200 for the emblems, another $300 for the carbon fiber trim, which you get a lot of carbon fiber trim for your money here. $3,400 for the Bowers and Wilkins sound system. All told, MSRP of $118,445. Let's go over one more thing. Ambient lighting. There was previous iDrive 7, you'd have a separate setting here for the Bowers and Wilkins. And now it's within the lighting events. So you go to lighting events, go to speakers and turn it on so that way the speakers will match the ambient lighting, otherwise it will be white. You look at the back seats as well. So I always forget about this, but there's no comfort access on the rear doors, which is really dumb. I don't know why that's the case anymore, why that was removed. And here are second row bench seats in the coffee leather, and their rear seats as well, third row. All right, get to the back, so you're going to check one thing on this one here. All right, so in the back, so unfortunately this isn't carbon fiber, sort of like a more of a high gloss black or piano black trim. Unfortunately, that is not carbon fiber, but it is what it is. You got soft closed doors as well. Taking that Aurora Diamond Green metallic, which is fantastic. Do that kick to open. A little bit storage below there. Floor mats are already here. We do kick to close. And we'll take one more walk around Aurora Diamond Green metallic. Talk a little bit more about the X7 M60i. So it is powered by the brand new S68 engine, a BMW M engine, same horsepower and torque as the previous model year with the N63. So 523 horsepower and 553 torques. So a very potent engine. Let me zoom in a little bit here, and we'll take in a little bit more of the greens. Hopefully that's coming out on video. It's a fantastic green. And that's it for a quick tour around yet another X7 M60i. And we'll see you at the next video.